Alright guys, we are back again for the final time with Silent Hill 2. This will be the end of the game with the Lakeview Hotel. So let's go. Alright, so we're picking up here outside that shipping yard area where we killed Eddie. So now we have to go this way and get on this boat. Now this part takes a little bit, but you basically have to ride this boat all the way to the hotel. Alright, so what you need to do first is position the boat until you can see this light in the distance. It's kind of like a lighthouse. You just keep moving in circles, eventually you'll see it. Right there it is. James tends to move a bit too fast, so you'll have to correct yourself if you move a bit too far. But it's not a big deal. As long as you're heading towards the light, it really doesn't matter. But then you just move in the direction of the light, and in 1,000 years later, you'll be at the hotel. This part really does go on for a while. But I do like it. I like the scenery of it. I think it looks very cool. It's like, really disturbing almost, because there's just hardly anything going on. I think it's very cool. It reminds me a bit of the movie The Lighthouse, if you've ever seen that movie, with Willem Dafoe and fuck, what's the other guy's name? The guy from Twilight. He plays Edward. I can't remember that actor's name though, but that's a pretty good movie. That's what this part sort of reminds me of. It's like a psychological thriller kind of movie. I really enjoy it though. But anyway, it's going to take us quite a bit to reach the hotel, but once we get there, we'll be at the hotel. I don't really know where I was going with that. It also seems like James will occasionally get tired while rowing the boat and you will slow down. But you can see that the light is getting larger, so we are getting closer to the hotel at this point. We're almost there. Just about. There we go. This place hasn't changed at all in 3 years. Okay, so we are now at the fucking hotel. So before we go in the hotel, we need to go up these steps and make a left. And go to this fountain here. There will be a key item we need to pick up. Look at him, he's out of breath. Alright, catch your breath, James. It's okay. Take the Little Mermaid music box. And now we can go up the steps and into the hotel. Alright, we're immediately going to look here to the left and pick up the map. Room 312 waiting for you. What's this? Room 312. That's the room Mary and I stayed in. Mary, are you there? Or maybe... I got a hotel map for guests. Okay, so now we need to head straight this way and go down the steps. And we are now on the basement floor. Did I go the right way? Yeah. And then we need to go over here. And in this old elevator, there will be a can of thinner. I don't know what that fucking noise was, but that was a bit fucked up right there. Alright. So we've got what we need down here in the basement for now, so now we need to go back to the first floor. Okay, let me check the map again. So this is the Cafe Toluca. There's a door next to it. Not this one, but this one. It'll take us to a little supply room. There are a few enemies in here, so I'm going to use the Great Knife on them. But I'm mostly just coming this way because there's ammo that you can pick up. Take that, you fucking piece of shit. There's another one up ahead, too. Come on, James, hit her. Alright, the mannequins are taken care of. I don't know why the screen tends to do that sometimes when you pause the game. I think it's just a glitch with the emulator that I'm playing this on. But it's a bit annoying when you pause the game and it shows that fucking glitchy screen. Handgun ammo, rifle shells. Nothing else to grab in here. So our next stop is the restaurant, which is over here. And we are going to pick up a key item in here called the fish key. It will be sitting on a plate. You can see James already looking at it as well. And now we're going to leave this room and we'll get a cutscene here.
Did I scare you?
Yeah, you did.
You're here to find Mary, aren't you, James? Well, have you?
No. Is that why you're here too?
She's here, isn't she? If you know where she is, tell me. I'm tired of walking.
I wish I knew.
But she said it in her letter.
What letter?
Wanna read it? But don't tell Rachel, okay?
Who's Rachel?
She was our nurse. I took it from her locker.
Alright, so here's another file that Laura just gave us. My dearest Laura, I'm leaving this letter with Rachel to give to you after I'm gone. I'm far away now in a quiet, beautiful place. Please forgive me for not saying goodbye before I left. Be well, Laura. Don't be too hard on the sisters. And Laura, about James, I know you hate him because you think he isn't nice to me, but please give him a chance. It's true he may be a little surly sometimes, and he doesn't laugh much, but underneath he's really a sweet person. Laura, I love you like my very own daughter. If things had worked out differently, I was hoping to adopt you. Happy 8th birthday, Laura. Your friend forever, Mary.
Laura, how old are you?
I turned 8 last week.
So, Mary couldn't have died 3 years ago. Could she really be here? Is this the quiet, beautiful place she was talking about?
Me and Mary talked a lot about Silent Hill. She even showed me all her pictures. She really wanted to come back. That's why I'm here. Maybe you'll get it if you see the other letter. The one Mary... Huh? I must have dropped it.
Laura!
I gotta find it.
Laura!
Alright, so yeah, Laura had just turned 8 like a week ago when Mary left that letter, so there's no way that Mary could have been dead 3 years ago. A drawing done by Laura, a cat. Alright, so our next stop... Shit, I forgot about these fucking enemies here. So that one boss fight called Abstract Daddy that we had to kill, Angela's dad, basically. He basically returns now as a regular enemy. So he'll be in this area, but I'm going to ignore him. Okay, so now we are in the reception area in the lobby. Mr. James Sunderland, the videotape you forgot here is being kept in the office on the first floor. So we need to go to the first floor and retrieve a videotape. But before we do that, we need to go in here and grab the key for room 312. The key to the room where Mary and Nas stayed. Yep. Alright. So now we need to go up to the second floor. Now this area up here kind of confuses me sometimes. I never know if I need to go this way or this way. But the first room I need to go to is the cloak room, which is, of course, the other fucking way. See what I mean? I always get turned around up here on the second floor. I don't know why, but this place just confuses the shit out of me sometimes. But anyway, we're in the cloak room now. There's a first aid kit, and well, I thought there was a health drink there, but I guess there is not. Shotgun shells. Handgun bullets. And then there's a briefcase right here, and we're going to use the fish key on this briefcase. And that's going to give us the key for hotel room 204. So you can take a wild fucking guess where we're going next. 204. Also, if you go down here to the reading room, there's also some more things to pick up. Handgun ammo. So I'll go in here and grab these things. Shotgun shells. And a health drink. Also, there's some stuff you can examine here. There's nothing here that looks particularly useful. There's a book open on top of the desk. It looks like a medical book. I've already read enough medical books. None of them ever did any good. Obviously talking about Mary and her illness. And then there's some ammo laying right there. Shotgun shells. Alright, whatever. Now we need to go to room 204, which should be right over here. Let me check the map and make sure. Yep, it's in this hallway. There's going to be 2 more of those abstract daddy enemies. Honestly, the best way I can really describe dealing with them is just use the great knife. Either that or use the hunting rifle on them. I can't even see him. Where's he at? Oh shit, he's gonna get me. Get the fuck off me, you annoying son of a bitch. The great knife does do a lot of damage, but you really need to, you know, time it appropriately to use it. Oh my god, they're right fucking there. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can just run past them, actually. Fuck, get out of my way, man. Shit, that's not the right door. There we go. Fucking hell, I hate those enemies. Because they take up so much space, too, that they're just constantly in your fucking way. Like, you have to kill them if you want to get around them. But anyway, that key will unlock the employee elevator. So we can now go in here and examine these photos laying on the bed. What's this? Part of the photo has been colored over with a marker. So you need to use the can of thinner on that, and it will reveal what's on the photo over. Okay, so that is the combination for this little briefcase right here. So now we're gonna unlock that. Shit. O V E and R. Cinderella music box. There's nothing else to pick up in this room though, so we're good to leave. Yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna kill these guys if I can. I was debating on just running past them again, but... Okay, I cannot see what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, is he dead? Fuck you. And where's the other one at? I know it's up here. I know that motherfucker was up here. Well, the fuck? Yeah, occasionally when you walk past room 208 here, you'll have a random chance of hearing a man crying. I don't really know why that happens or how to get it to happen, but it's just kind of fucking random that you will get that to happen. There's a lot of random stuff in this game that it's really not, you're not really able to determine if it will happen or not. What the fuck was that? Oh, I was gonna tell you about the other random shit that can happen in the apartments. When you go into the room that's split in half, where you get the key shortly before you fight Pyramid Head, you can also hear some whispering in that room. But anyway, we're going to use the employee elevator key. And there's some more shit to pick up in here. Some more health drinks. What? There's something written over the button. What's this? Weight allowance, 1 person. Fuck, that is annoying. Shut up. Okay, check this out. The shelf is empty. It looks like I can store my stuff here. So, unfortunately, you have to put every single fucking thing in your inventory on that shelf. I'm talking everything has to go on the shelf. Every single fucking thing in your inventory has to go up here, or you cannot use the elevator. It's kind of fucking bullshit, but, you know, whatever. There we go. Now we can use the fucking elevator. And we are going to take it to, do we go to the basement or the first floor? First floor. Alright, so immediately we're going to look to the left and pick up the hotel map for employees. It's a little bit different and more expanded. Alright, so our first stop is the pantry, which will be right over here. Go all the way down here and go in the room with the red light. We're going to pick up the Snow White music box. You can also just kind of check out this shit. It's like a bunch of old food. There are tea bags and cookies here. They are all past their expiration dates. Yep, whatever. Now we need to go to the office, which is right here to the right of the to the left of the elevator. So we'll go in here, and this is where we will pick up the videotape. It's right here in this fucking safe. You got the videotape. There's a can opener beneath the videotape, so we'll take that as well. And I think there's also some ammo in this room. Nope, I thought there was. Whatever. Now we need to go in this room right next to it. Oops. I meant the other door next to it. This room has some rifle ammo in it. Make sure you pick that up, you're gonna need it. And now we need to go to the basement, so we're gonna take this blue door right here, and this will let us go down to the basement. Now what's fucked up about this part of the game is if you are not standing in a place that's illuminated, you cannot read the map, which I think is really cool. It adds a lot of attention to detail. But when we go down in the basement, our first stop is going to be the boiler room. So, since there's no light, I can't really read it unless I'm standing right here. The boiler room is up here to my left. The boiler room is also really fucking loud, so I'm not even gonna talk when we go in there, because you won't be able to hear me anyway, because it's so goddamn fucking loud. But we got a key item we need to pick up in the boiler room. So we're gonna go in here. Listen how loud this room is. Fuck that. Now the next place we need to go is the kitchen, if this fucker would get out of my way. Alright, we are now in the kitchen. There's 2 health drinks there. 1 right there. And then examine this. There's a can with no label on it, so we use the can opener on that. There was a light bulb in the can. Perfect. Alright. Now we can go this way and we will end up in the bar. So we're now in the bar. You can come back to the bar here later and pick up some more health drinks. The counter. Mary and I shared some nice drinks together at this bar. Sometimes it seems like so long ago, and sometimes it's just as if it were yesterday. I don't remember where it is, but you can examine something in the game that tells you that James also has a bit of a drinking problem. But anyway, there's a jukebox here. It doesn't play, so it must be broken. I tried to use the bar key, but it's too dark to find the keyhole. So you gotta put the light bulb in this lamp right here so that you can see what you're doing. And now you can use the bar key and get the fuck out of here. It's too dark to read the map, of course it is. Alright. So now we need to go back to the second floor and retrieve our belongings. So we're going to head back there now. That's creepy. They're just fucking standing still. That's what I think is so cool about the fucking mannequins here. Like, they won't really move unless you get close enough to them. I think that's really cool. What the fuck? What the hell happened there, man? That was a fucking glitch. Fucking hell, these stupid abstract daddy motherfuckers. Hate them. Alright, let's go back to the second floor and get our belongings. I hope I went the right way. And I didn't, of course. Fuck the second floor area, man. It's so confusing to me. Alright, there's 2 more mannequins. We're going to ignore them. Now we can get our shit back. Retrieve everything from the shelf. Perfect. Now let's go solve that music box puzzle, which I actually didn't show you guys, but it's in the lobby of the hotel here. So we'll go back downstairs and I'll show you guys this puzzle. It's right here. Um, you need to put the music boxes in a certain order. You'll see that there's 3 little indentations right there that show you where to put them. So if you read them, it says, Seat of the Princess Who Fled at Midnight. So that one will be Cinderella. Cinderella will go right there. And then if you examine the one in the middle, Seat of the Princess Who Awoke from Death. So that will be Snow White. Nope, we're not playing the music box. And then if you examine this one, Seat of the Princess Who Spoke No Words. So that one is The Little Mermaid. And now we will play the music box. Alright, we can now pick up this key, the hotel stairway key. Basically, that key will unlock the gate that leads to the 3rd floor. So now I need to go to my right, I think. Yep, go to the right. But first, I do want to head to the left here because there are a few items. Also, that fucking music box is really loud. But there's just a health drink that I wanted to pick up here. What the fuck are you looking at, James? Oh, there was some rifle ammo there. Cool. Alright, anyway, we're gonna go to the 3rd floor now. The stairway will be right immediately to your right. Go up here. Now, when you first come up here, this area is locked. You know, you'll notice that it's locked. But we have the, stairway key. But if you stand there, I believe on the first time you go up there, you can actually hear Mary calling out to James. And now we have the key to room 312, and we can go in here. As you can see, there's nobody in this room. Interesting. Now what do we have here? There's a television here. Even when it's plugged in, all I get is snow. There's a VCR here. It looks like I'll be able to use it. So now we can put the videotape in that James left at the hotel 3 years ago and see what's on it.
Are you taping again? Come on. I don't know why, but I just love it here. It's so peaceful. You know what I heard? This whole area used to be a sacred place. I think I can see why. It's too bad we have to leave. Please promise you'll take me again, James.
Mary.
So there you are, James. Did you get the letter? Did you find Mary? If not, let's get going already, okay?
Laura. Mary's gone. She's dead.
Liar, that's a lie!
No, that's not true.
She died because she was sick?
No, I killed her.
You killer! Why'd you do it? I hate you! I want her back! Give her back to me! I knew it! You didn't care about her! I hate you, James! I hate you! I hate you! I hate you! She was always waiting for you. Why? Why?
I'm sorry. The Mary you know isn't here. Laura, I'm sorry.
Where are you? I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you. Please come to me. Do you hate me? Is that why you won't come? James,
That voice!
James, please hurry. Are you lost?
Alright, so it turns out that the whole time, you know, Mary didn't die 3 years ago. She basically died like 3 days ago. James killed her. And also, once you find out that and watch the videotape, if you examine the letter from Mary, check this out. There's nothing in the envelope. There was never a letter from Mary. She never told him to go to Silent Hill. It was all in James's fucking head. Yeah. Pretty fucking cool. You can also keep hearing Mary talk to you when you have the radio on here. And it's going off as if there's an enemy in the room. But, you know, obviously there's not any monsters in this room. But, yeah, all of it was just... It's basically been James's own personal hell. He couldn't deal with the fact that Mary was sick. So, you know, she was terminally ill. And basically James, you know, he wanted to put her out of her misery, so he murdered her. You can see in that videotape, it's a bit hard to make out, but he smothers her with a pillow. But anyway, when we leave this room, we're going to be going back to the hotel, but I'm not going to speak during that section because I love the music, and it's just very, very cool. So I'm going to show you guys that now.
Mary's going to die? You must be joking.
I'm very sorry.
But you're a doctor. It's your job to heal people. How can you just let her die?
Please, calm down. As your doctor, I promise I'll do what I can. But there's still no effective treatment for her condition.
How long does she have?
I'm afraid I'm not sure. 3 years at most. Perhaps 6 months. It's impossible to say with certainty.
Alright, I didn't want to talk during that section because I just wanted you guys to feel, you know, how fucked up that part is. When I first played the game, that music track there when you're going back through the hotel, it's called Blank Fairy, by the way, but it literally makes you feel like you're going insane because, you know, the hotel was deteriorated. So it's kind of cool. It's like the fog has lifted, I guess you could say, and James is seeing the hotel for what it really is. Because you saw that whenever he first got there, he said, oh, this place hasn't changed in 3 years. But in reality, the hotel is completely fucking deteriorated. That just shows you how fucking mentally ill and, you know, delusional that James has been the entire game. So now he's actually seeing it for what it is. And I just think that part is very fucking cool. And that music is just so fucking creepy. I love it. But yeah, basically Mary got diagnosed with a terminal illness approximately, you know, 3 or so years ago or whatever. And then the doctor basically told James, oh, she's got 3 years left to live. But in his mind, Mary basically died right there. So, you know, throughout the years, Mary was really sick. And she just wasn't doing very good. So, you know, you're going to find out more of this in a little bit, but I just kind of wanted to clear it, fill in some of the gaps if you're a little confused. But yeah, he basically killed Mary. So now we're going to go take this elevator down to the basement. You can see the floor is now absolutely fucking flooded, by the way. We need to go in here. So we're now in the bar. When I first played this game and I got through this section where you know, the truth is revealed, I just fucking walked the whole time. Just really took it in and walked and just kind of put myself in James's, you know, place. Shotgun shells, and there is a first aid kit right here. Pick that up. So we're basically just trying to go back to the staircase that will lead us out of the basement. But when we reach it, we're going to get another cutscene up ahead. So here we go.
anyone left. Maybe then I can rest. Mama, why are you running away? You're not my mama. It's you. Oh, I'm sorry.
Angela, no.
Thank you for saving me. But I wish you hadn't. Even Mama said it. I deserved what happened.
No, Angela, that's wrong.
No, don't pity me. I'm not worth it. Or maybe you think you can save me. Will you love me? Take care of me? Heal all my pain? That's what I thought. James, give me back that knife.
No, I won't.
Saving it for yourself?
Me? No, I'd never kill myself. It's hot as hell in here.
You see it too. For me, it's always like this.
Alright, no matter what you do here, you cannot save Angela. She will go up the stairs into the fire and kill herself. You can't do anything to save her. Fucking tragic. Angela, in my opinion, is the most tragically written character in the game. Very fucking sad. But yeah, you can't do anything to save her. That line that she says to James, though, whenever he says, "It's hot as hell in here," and then she says, "You see it too." For me, it's always like this. That is fucking haunting. That means that basically every waking moment of her life is a living hell. So that's fucked up. But look how deteriorated the hotel actually is. It just goes to show you how, you know, delusional James really was the whole time. Yeah, there's some closers here. They're not gonna do fucking anything to you, I say, even though it just hit me. Alright, for the next room, you're gonna want to make sure you got a lot of fucking health. I'll give you a hint. There's a boss fight coming up. But take note of this, first of all. Look at that. There's like 9 different save squares right there. Pretty fucked up, huh? Let's see what's going on in this room.
I was weak. That's why I needed you. Needed someone to punish me for my sins. But that's all over now. I know the truth. Now it's time to end this.
Alright, so Pyramid Head basically exists within Silent Hill. You heard James there. He said he needed someone to punish him for his sins. Basically, Pyramid Head exists only to punish James and nobody else. That's why only James can see him in the game. Eddie doesn't know who Pyramid Head is at all. So, yeah, that is what Pyramid Head is in Silent Hill for. He is there for James to punish him. So he's sort of like a figment of James' imagination almost, but he's also sort of a reflection of James' darker side. The way that James views himself as a fucking murderer, basically. So, yeah, that is what Pyramid Head is in Silent Hill for, is to punish James. Now there's two Pyramid Heads, though, because one is for James whenever he killed Mary, and the other one is for whenever he killed Eddie. So it's basically the guilt that James feels of killing. Shit. Yeah, this part's a bit annoying. You gotta keep your distance from them and just keep using the hunting rifle on them. It takes quite a lot of ammo to take them down, too. It doesn't really matter which Pyramid Head you're shooting at, because they both share the same health. At least I'm pretty sure they do. But yeah, that is what Pyramid Head's purpose is in Silent Hill, is to punish James. Which is why it really does not make sense for Pyramid Head to show up in some of the later games, and even the movies, because he only is here for James, so it really makes no sense for him to be elsewhere. This part does tend to take a while sometimes. Fucking damage that one pretty good. God damn it. The spears that he is using now do a lot of damage, by the way, so really keep your distance from him, because he can kill you very quickly if you're not careful. But yeah, once you do enough damage to one of the Pyramid Heads, they will both go to the middle and you'll get a cutscene. And then you will know that the boss fight is over. But it takes quite a bit to do that much damage to them. Shit. Damn it. Come on. Good God. I think I did it. Alright, so the Pyramid Heads have killed themselves. They are no longer necessary. They were pretty much only here to punish James, and now that they have served their purpose, they have killed themselves. Pyramid Head won't move anymore. It looks like he's holding something. You got a rust-colored egg. Pyramid Head won't move anymore. It looks like he's holding something, and then you'll get a scarlet egg. You can also examine him again. I don't need this anymore. It's just a corpse now. Yeah, so basically, Pyramid Head, you know, like I've said, he's there to punish James. So now that James knows the truth, or rather, he's there to make James accept the truth of what happened to Mary. So now that James knows the truth, Pyramid Head is no longer necessary. So that is why they killed themselves. They no longer serve a purpose. Alright, we can leave this area now. And now we're going to go in this room, and we're going to get a little bit of dialogue, so I'm going to stop talking.
Mary?
What do you want, James?
I brought you some flowers.
Flowers? I don't want any damn flowers. Just go home already.
Mary, what are you saying?
Look! I'm disgusting. I don't deserve flowers. Between the disease and the drugs, I look like a monster. What are you looking at? Get the hell out of here! Leave me alone already! I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. It'd be easier if they'd just kill me. But I guess the hospital is making a nice profit off me. They want to keep me alive. Are you still here? I told you to go. Are you deaf? Don't come back. James, wait. Please don't go. Stay with me. Don't leave me alone. I didn't mean what I said. Please, James. Tell me I'll be okay. Tell me I'm not going to die. Help me.
So listening to that whole conversation will also help you either get the in-water or leave ending. If you skip the conversation, you will not... It'll count as a negative point towards getting those two endings. But based on everything that I've done so far, and I've kept my health up pretty good, I'm pretty confident that we are going to get the leave ending when I finish the game up here. This part's annoying because James will run for like 2 seconds and then stop on these staircases and then start running again. Look at him. That's fucking annoying. But anyway, I'm fairly confident that we will be getting the leave ending whenever I go up here and finish the game, so we're gonna find out. Also, something interesting. Early on in the game, when you go to the apartments... Oh, also, if you try to use your flashlight, you press the switch, but nothing happens. But whenever you pick up the flashlight in the apartments, the mannequin that you take it from is actually wearing Mary's clothing.
Mary?
When will you ever stop making that mistake? Mary's dead. You killed her.
Maria? It's you. But I don't need you anymore.
What? You must be joking. But I can be yours. I'll be here for you forever. And I'll never yell at you or make you feel bad. That's what you wanted. I'm different than Mary. How can you throw me away?
I understand now. It's time to end this nightmare.
No, I won't let you. You deserve to die too, James.
Alright, so this is the final boss of the game. I take it to mean that this is actually Maria that you're fighting, but I really don't know. It's either, it's I don't know, some kind of fucked up creature that's supposed to be Mary and Maria. I'm not really sure. But this boss is pretty damn easy. When these bats fly around you, just mash the buttons and you'll, make them fuck off. Now, if this boss gets too close to you, they will try and grab you and lift you into the air and start strangling you. So just keep your distance and just keep shooting them with the hunting rifle. And when the bats come up, like I said, just mash the buttons. That'll make them fuck off. Let's check our health. Okay. Get the fuck off me. It doesn't really take a whole lot to kill this boss either. Like, they don't have a lot of health. But once we finish this, this will be the end of the game. Get the fuck off me! This is the final boss of the game. Fuck it, I'm gonna use an ampule. I mean, we're at the end anyway, it doesn't really matter. God damn it, get off me. Okay. For God's sakes, how much more damage is it gonna take? Get off!
James.
Alright, so now you can choose whatever weapon you want to finish the game with. It doesn't really matter what you pick, but just for the hell of it, I'm gonna use the Great Knife. I guess as a final way of ending it and saying good riddance to both Mary and Pyramid Head. What the fuck? That didn't work.
Mary?
James.
Forgive me.
I told you that I wanted to die, James. I wanted the pain to end.
That's why I did it, honey. I just couldn't watch you suffer. No. That's not true. You also said you didn't want to die. The truth is, I hated you. I wanted you out of the way. I wanted my life back.
James, if that were true, then why do you look so sad?
Mary?
James, please. Please do something for me. Go on with your life.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you. Waiting for you to come to see me. But you never do. And so I wait, wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know I've done a terrible thing to you. Something you'll never forgive me for. I wish I could change that. But I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here, waiting for you. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it all is. The doctor came today. He told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this may be my last chance. I think you know what I mean. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I've missed you terribly. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Whenever you come see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me. Or maybe I just disgust you. I'm sorry about that. When I first learned that I was going to die, I just didn't want to accept it. I was so angry all the time, and I struck out at everyone I loved most. Especially you, James. That's why I understand if you do hate me. But I want you to know this, James. I'll always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. We had some wonderful years together. Well, this letter has gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. That means that as you read this, I'm already dead. I can't tell you to remember me, but I can't bear for you to forget me. These last few years since I became ill, I am so sorry for what I did to you, did to us. You've given me so much, and I haven't been able to return a single thing. That's why I want you to live for yourself now. Do what's best for you, James. James, you made me happy.
Alright guys, that is the end of Silent Hill 2. So as you can see, I did get the leave ending, which in my opinion is the best ending of them all. I'm going to briefly tell you guys about the other endings as well to the game. So, the ending that I got is the leave ending, obviously, but the way that the endings are calculated in this game is a bit weird. So, like I've mentioned before, you have certain points that will go into determining which ending that you get. So, as long as you play the game, like, if you play the game with the mindset that you want to survive, kind of a weird way to describe it, but, as long as you're constantly healing yourself and making sure that your health is completely full, and, really, acting as in a way that you want to survive, you will get more points for the leave ending. However, if you act in a more dangerous manner, and by that I mean like you don't really heal yourself very often, and you take a lot of damage and act in a way as if you do not care about your survival, that'll give you more points towards the in-water ending. And then the third ending, if you spend a lot of time around Maria and try to protect her from monsters, and just spend a lot of time around Maria, don't bump into her a lot, and don't run ahead of her a whole lot, and you just stay really close to Maria, that will give you more points towards the Maria ending. And then there are 3 other endings that you can get. One of them that you can only get is on New Game Plus, and it is called the Rebirth ending. And you got to get 5 special items to achieve that ending. So to get that ending, once you pick up those 5 items and then finish the game, you pretty much are locked in to get that ending. And then the other ending is the UFO ending, just like the first game. It's got the joke ending of a UFO, taking away James. And then the last ending is the dog ending, which is another joke ending. So in total, the game has 6 different endings. I'm also going to talk about each ending here. So the leave ending, which is the one that I got, sees James escape from Silent Hill and just kind of try to make the most of what life he has. And it's assumed that he also probably adopted Laura, since that was, that was Mary's wishes. The in-water ending, I don't really like this ending because James kills himself in that ending. And I feel like the game is already depressing enough, and James deserves to have a happy ending after all the shit you've been through. So I'm not very fond of that ending, but James commits suicide in that ending, so I don't like that one. And then the next one is the Maria ending. James basically escapes Silent Hill, but with Maria. But you can see that Maria is also sick, meaning that the pattern is just going to repeat, and he's going to kill her too, probably. And then the next ending, the Rebirth ending. James does a ritual to bring Mary back from the dead. Then, I've already explained the UFO and the dog ending as well. But as you can see there, we did get the leave ending. I got 4 stars. Like I said, I'm not really going for the 10-star rank or whatever, but, we'll see. I might do another playthrough of these Silent Hill games at a future date and try to get the 10-star ending on all of them. But yeah, guys, that is going to wrap it up for Silent Hill 2. So the next video that I'm going to do for Silent Hill 2, it's probably going to take me a little bit to get all the footage, but I'm going to show you guys all the other endings to the game. And then after that, I'm going to play through Maria's scenario called Born from a Wish. And then after that, I will officially be finished with Silent Hill 2. And then hopefully I will be able to move on and we can do a playthrough of the remake when it releases. So that's going to wrap up this video. I'm going to save my clear data. I'll just go ahead and save it right here, I guess. You know what? I'm going to make a new save, actually. But yeah, guys, that is going to wrap up this video. I hope you have enjoyed my Silent Hill 2 playthrough, and I will see you guys in the next video.